Ever thought a peaceful kayaking trip could turn into a heart-pounding adventure? Watch as these paddlers come face to face with one of nature's gentle giants, a manatee. While these encounters might look serene on social media, the reality is far more complex. Did you know? A startled manatee can flip a kayak faster than you can say photo opportunity. Our kayakers show us the perfect response, staying calm when the unexpected surfaces. If you think that's intense, hold on to your seats. Nothing tests your nerves quite like being alone at sea with one of nature's perfect predators. As this lone swimmer is about to demonstrate, surviving a shark encounter isn't about muscle, it's about mastering the art of staying cool under pressure. Calm movements, strategic positioning, and using whatever's at hand to maintain that crucial distance. You don't find big cats, they find you. In this rare footage, we see exactly why these apex predators are masters of stealth. The outcome? A reminder that sometimes the most dangerous encounters are the ones that could have been. Now here's something you don't see every day. When law enforcement meets prehistoric power, watch as a crowd gathers to witness an officer tackle their most unusual arrest yet. Fun fact, these ancient reptiles haven't survived millions of years by giving up easily. Just when you think the situation's under control, thank goodness for that officer's iron grip. But if you think that's impressive, wait until you see what wildlife expert Matt Wright has planned for his unsuspecting tour group. Spoiler alert, it involves getting up close and personal with one of nature's most powerful predators. Meanwhile, in the lush landscapes of Indonesia, witness a remarkable moment as locals bid farewell to a massive tomastoma, a false gharial that can grow to an astounding 16 feet long. That's longer than most SUVs. Swimming with alligators would make great social media content, but he's about to learn why some photo ops aren't worth the risk. These folks attempt to fish out an alligator like they're pulling up a base. They're about to learn why some fishing stories are better left untold. Here's a shocking fact. Alligators can outrun most Olympic sprinters over short distances, clocking speeds up to 35 miles per hour. Meanwhile, someone's about to learn that when you're reeling in a barracuda, sometimes you catch more than you bargained for. This fisherman's catch of the day is about to become someone else's lunch. Watch as a massive crocodile decides to turn this fishing trip into an impromptu game of tug of war. The ensuing chaos? Pure wildlife gold. At Uganda's White Nile River, some kayakers are about to demonstrate why paddle splashing isn't always for fun. Here's a pro tip. When a crocodile attack goes quiet, that's not your cue to relax. Our paddlers think they've won, but this crafty croc is playing the long game. Remember, folks, in nature, the sequel is often scarier than the original. While they might look like oversized water puppies, their powerful tails and massive bulk demand respect. One wrong move, and your peaceful encounter could turn into an unwanted acrobatic display. Ever had an uninvited pool guest? Not like this one? Watch as this family discovers why it's important to check your pool before taking that midnight swim. Thank goodness for wildlife professionals who make handling these situations look easier than it actually is. We're about to see why size doesn't always matter in the animal kingdom. Up next, a reminder that even the smallest creatures deserve our respect. Meet the night anole, nature's way of proving that beautiful things aren't always friendly. These stunning lizards, with their eye-catching patterns, are about to demonstrate why wildlife photography should sometimes be left to the professionals. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Watch as these two men stumble upon nature's version of a heavyweight championship, a python versus alligator showdown. Their decision to intervene? Let's just say it leads to one of the most unexpected animal responses we've ever seen. And just when you think it can't get any more intense, a North Carolina kayaker gives us a masterclass in what not to do when you spot a nesting alligator. A village gathering turns into chaos when one of the largest crocodiles ever captured decides it's not done putting on a show. Did you know? Even restrained crocodiles can generate explosive bursts of power equal to several hundred pounds of force. Watch as this prehistoric powerhouse proves why restraints are merely suggestions to these ancient predators. The moment when those shackles break, pure prehistoric chaos. A couple's peaceful pool day transforms into a scene straight out of a horror movie when they discover they're not alone in the water. Fun fact: Nile crocodiles can hold their breath for up to 2 hours, meaning this uninvited guest could have been waiting patiently long before making its presence known. Watch as these swimmers demonstrate why sometimes the fastest exit is the only exit. Robert Irwin, following in his legendary father's footsteps, faces off with Monty the crocodile in what's about to become one of the closest calls we've ever witnessed. Think crocodiles are slow? Watch what happens when Robert hits the water. This prehistoric predator shows us exactly why they've survived for over 200 million years. Ever had a weird day at Home Depot? Not like this. Watch as regular retail therapy turns into monkey business, literally. Here's why exotic pets aren't your typical house pets. They're wild animals with wild instincts, capable of spreading over 25 different diseases to humans. This owner's about to learn why some animals belong in the jungle, not the hardware store. One moment they're laughing, the next, well, let's just say this fishing trip takes an unexpected turn when their catch decides to fight back. Watch as playful mockery turns to genuine concern when they realize their friend might be in real trouble. Spoiler alert, sometimes the best fishing stories are about the ones that got away, with good reason. In today's episode of Things Parents Probably Shouldn't Let Their Kids Do, watch as a father records his daughter attempting to feed a tarpon, a fish that can weigh up to 280 pounds. What could go wrong? Everything. But sometimes luck is on your side, and this little girl's close call ends with nothing more than a frightening lesson learned. Think flamingos are just pretty pink photo props? Think again. These elegant birds might look like living lawn ornaments, but they're packing some serious attitude. Watch as these tourists learn why getting too close to wildlife, any wildlife, can turn your vacation photos into vacation, fails in the blink of an eye. Welcome to Belize, but this isn't your typical moving day. Meanwhile, a family's peaceful evening turns into chaos when their dog picks a fight it can't win. Watch as Dad channels his inner bear to save the day, proving sometimes the best defense is a good impression. Nothing says summer fun like a relaxing swim until your friends start screaming. Watch as this swimmer's peaceful dip turns into a heart-pounding encounter that proves sometimes ignorance really is bliss, at least for a few moments. From funny to frightening in seconds. But if you think that's intense, watch as these spear fishermen face off with one of the ocean's most painful encounters, the Portuguese man-o'-war. Did you know? Despite looking like a jellyfish, it's actually a colony of organisms working together to ruin your day. Their tentacles can stretch up to 165 feet long. That's longer than a professional basketball court. We're about to see why hunting crocodiles after dark isn't for the faint of heart. One wrong move here doesn't just end the hunt, it could end everything. Think you've had a rough day fishing? Watch as these Australian anglers learn why checking your surroundings is as important as checking your bait. When a saltwater crocodile decides your boat looks interesting, there's no time for evasive maneuvers, only prayers and tight grips. If navigating one crocodile is challenging, try dozens. Watch as this adventurous soul takes a boat ride through what might be the world's most dangerous river traffic. Those aren't logs floating in the water, they're caimans, and one wrong turn could turn this boat tour into a feeding frenzy. Size doesn't always matter in the reptile world. This rescue croc proves that what they lack in length, they make up for in attitude. Watch as this pint-sized predator shows why even small crocodiles deserve major respect. When your job involves getting close to saltwater crocodiles, you better love what you do, because they certainly don't love you. Watch as this Indonesian caretaker demonstrates why professional animal handling isn't just about courage, it's about respect and really quick reflexes. Welcome to Crocosaurus Cove, home to Chopper, an 18-foot living legend of the saltwater crocodile world. When these divers wake him from his nap, they learn quickly why disturbing a giant prehistoric predator might not be the best career move. Meanwhile, in a heart-stopping moment, watch as a young child finds himself in a situation no one should ever face, a close encounter with nature's perfect predator. Think you need to be in the water to have a close call with a croc? This drone pilot learns the hard way that these amazing animals can launch themselves several feet out of the water, a reminder that sometimes the best camera angle is from very, very far away.